My name is Gabrielle. Welcome to Intuitive Downloads. We are going to do a dirty double. If you are not familiar with this spread, it's one of my own. I use the Tarot Sexual Magic and the Manera deck. And this is normally a divine masculine, divine feminine spread. That's how it comes out. Alright, so we're going to jump into this. I've laid the cards out, pre-shuffled. Yep, it's been a minute. We just gonna see what's going on with the twins. Um, right. So divine masculine has the divine feminine very much on their mind. The tarot sexual magic is the one I use for the masculine energy. The feminine is the Manera, just so we're clear. We have the erotica deck out. We have the what's brewing deck and the mythic deck. Bottom of these, we have the 5 of swords, right? And then the empress over here. She's front and center. Well, let's see what's going on. I'm going to run through the cards over here for the Divine Masculine's energy. As I said, the overall energy is the 4 of Wands and the Empress. We have the 2 of Cups, the 3 of Cups, the High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles, the Tower right in the middle, the Knight of Wands here, the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Something has happened because there is a consistency, right? So over here for the Divine Feminine, we have the Chariot and the 2 of Wands. We have the It's Complicated card, the Hermit, Queen of Earth, the Sun, the 5 of Water, the Page of Water, the Tower, the 6 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. Right. I'm looking at this here, and this looks like the fastest union coming together ever. It came, it went, like Veni Vidi Vici. I came, I saw like Conquer type shit. Yeah. Right. I feel like the Divine Masculine is over here, because I don't really see any swords out here. The bottom of the deck has the sword energy, and then we have the Queen of Cups. But that's just about having fun. Learning to live a little, relaxing, that sort of thing. Here we have this tower. I mean, when I tell you that has got my whole attention, I do mean that. Please tell me about this tower. Look, we have the sun in the tower here, sun tower. So like I said, these energies are going together. We're definitely dealing with a divine couple who are going through something right now. What was revealed? I feel like they're saying this was a good thing. There's the 3 of Cups. Divine Feminine could be having more than one person vie for their attention. I don't see that as the same as coitus. What I'm seeing is that even though there are a lot of people who are trying to offer their cup, this is a very pure energy. See the angel? I feel like an angel is going to reveal to the Divine Masculine here the loyalty and the purity. That anything that might have been hidden wasn't done out of malice. I think it's actually quite surprising that Because we have the High Priestess and the Knight of Wands. So we do have an energy here where someone was suspicious of someone being a player. I don't feel as though that's what was revealed. I don't. I feel like this was a good union. And something has altered it. Something has messed it up. Because we have, 2, 3, is 5 cups. So someone is in a state of regret. Someone, I believe the Divine Masculine here, was under the impression that there was a third party. There isn't. Not that I'm seeing here. Even here in this 3 of Cups that came out in the original spread, this is like masculine, feminine spirit. There's a union of 3, but not a union of 3 people. Like, this is spiritual. This is emotional. Interesting. I do feel like somebody is like in their head right now. Like they might have, what I heard was ruined the chance at true happiness here. Now they're trying to scramble because the 9 of Cups in this deck gives me more so the impression that it's like the Magician card. All the tools are there on the table displayed. What do you use? Someone, look at the energy between them. Look how she looks. Look how pissed off she is. Now this person has to figure a way of pulling them back. This masculine energy has to figure out how to get their feminine back. Everything was on the up and up. So this tower moment came in as a surprise for sure. And only thing it revealed was how, the 3 of Cups is a card of friendship, joy, celebration, happiness, coming together. That's all. Someone misinterprets other energies as something more intimate than what it really is. What a pity. Tell me about this High Priestess, please. Queen of Swords. Somebody already know. Somebody not having it, though. That's crazy. This was such a warm sort of environment. The Queen of Swords is out. That's no longer warm. That's someone not wasting their emotions. I feel like somebody has shifted back into the self-love tour. 2021 edition. Somebody real clear on what the hell's going on. Somebody ready to speak too. Because normally the High Priestess knows, but she don't say. Queen of Swords talks. That sword is up. She ready. And it's an emotionless ass conversation. What is this Ace of Pentacles? What is this opportunity? Somebody's trying to figure out a way to fight for what it is they want. Mm, mm, mm. What is the outside interference in this connection? There isn't any. If there was, it's done. Mm, mm, mm. Fast moving energies. I be warning people about transits all the time because it's like, yo, you will implode your life off of a fleeting transit. Some transits happen so quickly. It's like an hour, a 15-minute window, and it's like it's crazy. Man, I feel like it's too much for somebody. I do. I'm really getting that because I'm looking at the 3 of Wands and the 7. That's 10 wands. That's a lot. It's a lot for somebody to be dealing with. I don't want to deal with all that. They don't. It's too much back and forth, too much energy. People trying to get things together, and there's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of just BS. When I see wands, I think of bullshit. Tell me about judgment, because I see somebody trying to come back to make things right, like hoping, wishing, praying, like trying real hard to make things right. One for judgment, please. There's that. Somebody bring their ass right back. I told you it's the masculine energy. You see, he's riding the ram, the Aries ram. Yeah, I told you. Expect communication from this masculine energy about what's going down. I'm here and I only have eyes for you. I get the feeling that all of this accusation energy I'm feeling here is coming from the other direction. Because somebody is deep in their field. I want to find out why. I feel like the masculine energy has heavy scorpionic ties. Death card came out, Tower came out, very heavy Scorpio ties. What is the masculine not saying? Somebody's got some fear. It's that pride. They're having a hard time swallowing their pride in order to take the action they need to take. Now, mind you, we do have the Empress, and so the masculine energy is not in their high vibrational form. We have a divine feminine. She's showing up everywhere, here and here. You know what I mean? Who's very much in their power, very much in their power. And we have a divine masculine energy who is still oscillating through the ranks, who's finding it very difficult to be consistent, to move past their pride and their ego. You just lost one. You really have. Wow. I hit you with the Lauren, lost one. Look, Ace of look. I told you. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles, and there's the Emperor. 6 of Wands. Like, they're having to put their pride away in order to fight for what it is they want. Because that Strength card is a card of action. It is one of divine inspiration. I feel like right now the universe is beating down on some masculine energy's head. They're deep in their cave in the hermit space, trying to overcome these energies. I do want one for the energy. 4 of Wands and the Empress, please. Look who's told you this is a divine pair. Like, these people are equally matched, energy for energy. If the masculine goes into this energy, so does the feminine. If the masculine goes into pentacles, so does she. This is a mirror. What you put out is what you get back. Period. Point blank. So if you give somebody the cold shoulder, yeah. The feminine's, look, see how the cat there is nice and controlled. She's sitting on her throne. She's handling her energies very well. Now look, I told you this king be looking funny to me. His face though, he looks so uncomfortable in this position. It's not even funny. Like he didn't want to be king. He didn't want to lead. He didn't want none of that. But here he is doing it. But this is the heart. That battle inside is real. Right. The divine masculine is fighting their ego. And I mean that. Like fighting it. Fight. What is this communication? Look. Four of Wands yet again. So this could be a living situation. This could be a marriage. Really what I'm getting is this masculine is so unhinged without this feminine energy's presence. And I really feel like where the feminine energy, right, can actually, like, her energy is very consistent, very stable. Like, it's so abundant. And the masculine, it feels more so like they need a source. See all the people around, like all the other energies, like they're absorbing so much. Because here, the feminine, look, there's only two people in the Four of Wands that came out for her. And here, look all the people. Like somebody is not okay on their own. Like they need a constant source of stimulation. I do, like, I don't know what's going on, but I do feel like there's a chance that somebody could, like, pop up on you. Like, seriously. What else is this tower? I feel like this masculine's coming to fight for something that's already theirs, but they feel like there's someone in their space. I told you them emotions, boy. Like, masculine's very much in love. Like, I've seen all the aspects except the pentacles. There's this lack of real effort. The feminine is just very much in her power. She's not oscillating. The energy's consistent. She's showing up as the Queen of Wands. Play with her if you want to. Really what I'm getting is the feminine is very much in her own masculine energy. And so this is not an easy situation. Somebody's in beast mode. And it's because the masculine woke up her inner beast. It's some emotions, boy. I told you that. Whoever this is a Scorpio. I get that so strongly. Dealing with a Scorp. Maybe a cusper. What would bring this together? What is this wish here? Nine of Cups. Look who comes out yet again. Look at this. Empress, Fool, Star. The Divine Masculine has fucked up. They have fucked up. I don't even know how else to say it. Like, she keeps coming out. She keeps coming out. Now they're like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? Yeah. Now they're hoping, wishing, and praying they can get their feminine back to take this leap of faith to heal this situation. Like, yo, when I tell you they fucked up, they fucked up. They fucked up. You know what you don't do? You know what you don't do? Question the Empress's integrity. You know why? Because she walks it the way she talks it. She literally exudes an energy. Yo, the angels is doing their thing. Archangel Gabriel is like, dumbass. 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 Alright? That's who's in judgment. Mm, mm, mm. Like, legit, when I tell you the divine, like, I don't know. Look at the majorness of this. Look at that. Look. Divine feminine. Do you understand what? Do you understand all the options? All the changes and transformations? All the abundance? Okay. She's good. She's good. That's so sad. Somebody let their pride and their ego really do a number. Out on some real shit. What I just got looking at these 4 cards like this. Right. Somebody was outside, reflecting, thinking about things, feeling real dumb, feeling like, they went and jumped off the deep end, right? Found themselves in the shallow part. Now they like looking up at the sky, like wishing on stars and shit. Like, please, please, can I get her back? Please, can I get her back? Let's look at how this situation can be balanced out with the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, it looks like somebody got to take off the pride suit. Somebody going to put some distance between them and their cronies. They have to step into their own power is what I'm getting here too. The Divine Masculine, like they have to step into their own power. Don't be a follower, be a leader. I'm hearing Olivia Pope and her dad again. You cannot take command, you must be command. All right. Right. So they're urging somebody. See, look, see the 6s. It's a soulmate connection. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they have to step forward. They have to do what it is that's required of them. She's not doing anything. She's seated. She's passive. She's doing her own thing. But in terms of this connection, she will not be moved. She will not be moved. That's weird. It's a shame. The masculine energies always seem to struggle the most when it comes to the connections. I done seen the Divine Feminine 3 times. 3 times. Unheard of. Unheard of. Somebody is really in pure mano mode. Just pure manifestation mode. Look, Shuffle, she's still there hanging out like, hey, girl, hey. Alright, now let's bring over Divine Feminine's reading. Divine Masculine's lost right now. That's all I got. Lost. Like, absolutely lost. Look at this. You know what's funny? He has to come get her. I'm telling you. Look at this. Chariot, Two of Wands. Divine Feminine looks like she is moving on. Chariot, Two of Wands. Yeah. Trying to weigh out which decision is the right decision, where to go, what to do. Right. Divine Feminine has gotten the It's Complicated card, you know, next to the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. The Hermit is a solitary being. I feel like somebody is angry at even the insinuation. Somebody back here, like, I keep my hands to myself. All them cameras and shit. I feel like Divine Feminine, her energy, the way she lives life, everything is out in front. Like, seriously. Everything's there on the record, if you will. It's the Five of Cups right here that's drawing my attention right now. Mind you, when we did Divine Masculine's reading, we had the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups equaling 5. What's in the center of their reading? Of the reading here, Five of Cups. I mean, somebody got in over their head. Look at the difference. Look, she's nervous, right? But she's trying to be relaxed. She's trying to float. You know, just get through whatever this is. And there's this masculine energy. Look how angry he looks. Like, I don't know. I get like somebody tried to expose another person and there was nothing to expose. Like, this is a very authentic energy, this Queen of Pentacles. There are things that are not said, but everything else is true. Give me one for the Five of Cups, please. Impulsiveness. Give me one for the Five of Cups. Queen of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. What I'm getting is that someone only invests their energy and into things that are purposeful, things that are genuine, things that are worth investing in. And a hookup, right? A one night stand with this Knight of Wands, right? It's not something worth investing in. See how here in the Knight of Wands, see that beast has been slain? So even like I put it this way, I call it youth. We've all been young once. Now some people were busy and they didn't get out there and explore the world and drink from different cups, if you so to speak. And so they didn't sow some oats. Some folks did. And they sowed them and that beast has been slain. That has been satisfied. There's no need to continue on in the ways of youth. And look, Divine Masculine's reading, look, Scorpio. I'm trying to tell you, it's a Scorpio. Whoever the masculine energy is, it is a Scorp. Why is there so much mistrust out here? I feel it. Why is there so much mistrust? Because it's a big fucking deal, the connection. Somebody manifested this beautiful Ten of Cups situation, and I feel like it's more fear than anything. Somebody wants to give a feminine energy like the keys to the kingdom, and they are afraid to death to do it. And so any little bobble, any little anything, it's just like, they're doing it. You can't be trusted. Like, it is so over the top, the energy I feel. Like, oh, you must be doing this. Like, the fuck? Somebody has literally overcame all of that lower vibrational energy. Somebody been got their wings. Somebody been seen the light. This was not the impact. This happened first. That way, by the time some weird shit like this, where people want to test your gangster, test your resilience, test your buoyancy, it's not even a big deal. One party's freaking out, the other one's like, oh, okay. Because you been got your wings. It's like somebody has put you in a terrible situation just so they could rescue you from it. Mm. Just ridiculous. Give me one for this tower. 8 of Cups. Somebody left. Somebody left this bullshit behind. And I mean that. This is not hitting it. This is not fulfilling. Boom. Gone. Yeah, I'm really starting to hate Leo season. Like, this Leo season in particular, I'm really starting to hate it. Like, I don't remember it being like this in years past, but there is something about this one. I'm like, man, this is BS. Like, all of these explosive reactions because people's pride and ego is just out of fucking control. Give me one for this complicated card. What'd I tell you? Somebody has been over all of that. Like I said, they saw the light. See all the bullshit, all the flies and the insect and the dragonflies, all of that. All the little bugs. Bugaboos. Ugh. See how she's looking? Somebody chose to ascend. See? Like, they're above all of that. Somebody else ain't. That's why their brain think the way they do. Somebody is still stuck in those lower three energy vortexes. This is why their mind works this way. This is why we're not seeing a divine masculine, because he's not actually in his high vibrational form right now. Straight up. Lovers on the bottom of the deck. I feel like somebody is cool to wait. Somebody is cool about their options. Give me one for the Hermit. Or not. Give me 3, 4. 2 of Swords. There's the Tower again. Ace of Swords. The World. I feel like somebody's really walking away. I do. I feel like somebody's just going to choose to be by themselves. Just take a spiritual spouse. I'm getting that with this Queen of Pentacles here. See how the image is on the wall, right? It's almost like a spiritual projection, right? Somebody's like, fine, I'll marry my fucking self. I'll be my own damn divine masculine. I don't need this shit. That's what I'm feeling. Like the Hermit feels volatile right now. Like somebody is like, I'm telling you, this beast mode is real. I woke up in beast mode. Beast mode. Something, it's done. Like, I feel that. Like, it's done. I mean, the tower is out here, right? And so, only the universe can save on this level. Seriously. Because the Ace of Swords, the world, somebody's like, they're going to wrap up a cycle. They're not going to engage in this. They're not. See how the split. So I'm telling somebody is going to. They're like, nope, I'm done. I'm done with the physical aspect of the twin flame journey. I'm done. I'm my own masculine and feminine energy. This is my truth. No more trying to build sandcastles. Because if all of it take is one moment of emotional instability to come through and destroy everything, then done. No mas. Done. Somebody's weighing out this decision right now. Like deep in contemplation with a spirit team. Like deep. What's funny is like the Queen of Pentacles, the way she's against the wall there, she's like, like such exasperation. Give me one for this communication here. The Knave of Water. Here's the Page of Swords. I'm hearing foolish pride. So baby, when you say goodbye, walk on by. Right. Foolish pride. It's an old song. This is crazy. That's a lot of chatter. What is this conversation about? Let me try again. Look how the masculine energy is coming out. Look. He done finally donned his power pellet, his robes, his crown. Look at all that energy. I almost feel like that somebody's coming to claim what is theirs. There's some sort of spark of divine inspiration that's about to come through. Oh, look who shows up. I feel like the divine masculine's about done throwing a hissy fit. Divine feminines, what I'm getting here, they are literally blocking the astral energy. What's funny, right? Normally I see this as a corner, right? Like this. But I'm looking at it now and it looks more like I can't even like a wall. Like she's on one side, he's on the other, instead of like it's being hidden on the other side. It's just a small break. Is what I just got. You better tell this feminine energy is a small break, cause we talking lights, camera, action. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Like, right. Yo, y'all funny. Just letting all this good puss go to waste. Yo, y'all funny as shit with that one. Wow. Was not even expecting that. Right. Like she's over it. Don't get it twisted. The feminine energy is over all of that. She's already ascended above all of the third parties, all of that sort of thing. But what my guys just said was funny as shit. Give me one for the chariot and the two of fire. Look at this. Five of wands, queen of swords. Yo, somebody's coming to fight. And the magician. Somebody finally understands this interference aspect. They're like, oh. Oh. It's almost like somebody's being given some time to cool off. I feel like two things were utilized. Too much passion and very strong words. There wasn't enough love. There wasn't enough real effort. And there wasn't enough communing with spirit in this connection. This is why we're here. Why are the cameras drawing my attention? Oh, because maybe somebody's going to do something publicly. They're going to apologize publicly. They're going to do something that's going to make you really happy. I'm just a fool. You know I'm in love. What you say? Ay, 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 ay. Somebody saying they just a fool in love. I'm going to ask, is the divine masculine cheating or stepping out? They've been controlling themselves. Okay. See, look. This, y'all belong together. Whoever I'm picking up on, like, y'all really do match each other. There's just a lot of interference in this connection. And wherever it's coming from, whether it's personal, somebody carrying their own baggage around, some things they need to let go of. Um, but, this seems pointless. Whatever's going on in this connection, it's not even a test. This is just bullshit. It's like, I'll tell you about them nails. Stop. Mere mortals get you out your zone. She's still on the bottom. I can't make this up. Look at this. I saw all the Six of Pentacles and Judgment right under that. All right, so this is coming back around real fast, y'all. So I just upchucked 2 cards. All right. Look, Chariot on the bottom of this deck, right? Empress over here. Got the Chariot here. Uh-huh. I'm looking at numbers, don't mind me. I say expect movement. I feel like the pull is too strong from the Divine Masculine towards his feminine energy. Like, it's just too strong. They can't stay away. Like, it's very strong. Because this is a connection that's meant to come together. You want for this Knave of Pentacles? Center of the reading, thank you. Territorial, that was, I didn't have a fucking feeling. Give me one for this Seven of Earth here. Or 2. Unforeseen pleasures, fantasizing, yearning for you. Blindfold. Divine Feminine's over here like, yeah, you know what? It's cool. Everything gonna work out. So they're over here like, just fantasizing how things are gonna play out. Like, you both are possessive over each other is really what I'm getting. You know, all the pages bring communication, right? But I was getting movement more so than anything because I have the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles right here with each other. And so to me, this feels like movement. Someone coming to claim something. Coupled with this Three of Wands right here and the Chariot. Like, no, I kind of feel action. Like, serious action. Okay, 777. Whatever's going on is like sanctioned. Just so we're clear on this. Like, none of this is by accident. Somebody's thirst level is so high right now. The masculine energy is like fiending. I feel like it's mutual though. I feel like this sort of split second decision making process happening here. Like somebody just gonna get up and go. Like seriously, just get up and go. Like they can't take it. Like they have to do something to fix this. And so like their instincts are to get up and go. Too much wand energy out here. Like divine masculine is getting up and going somewhere. I don't know where. Hopefully towards his feminine, but I don't know. But either way, what I'm seeing here is the chemistry, the attraction's too strong. Like the need for this connection, the energy, the light, it's very strong here. I feel like the feminine energy is much more adapt, excuse me, in terms of controlling their passions, controlling their needs, their wants. You know, it's like, yeah, it's hot. Yep. But if I just remove a little bit, if I distance a little bit, it's easier. And when I say the masculine energy is whipped, see how he got the whip in his hands? Like he's whipped. Absolutely. And I do feel like this feminine energy, she gets lots of attention, lots of pressure, a lot. I almost feel like this is some of this fantasizing. Like, oh, I'm gonna sit on his face. I'm gonna ride him. I'm gonna do this. Like all of these things are running through the feminine's head as she waits for this relationship to take shape, for things to come together. Hoping, wishing, praying, fantasizing for sure. But very mindful where that heart is. Eat your heart out. Like, yeah, the feminine knows. She knows she's got a lot of suitors, but she's not worried about that. She looks good. She knows that. She takes care of herself. You know, it's just natural. But it doesn't mean she's succumbing to all the advances. I heard somebody say, "Don't you know who I am?" Of course they come. Of course they, like, oh my God, of course I get asked out. Of course all of this. Of course people want to talk to me. Of course, like, of course. Tell you about those nails, buddy. We'll play soon, okay? You better stop. 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 This feminine's like, I only open it up if I'm in a relationship. It's the way the priest card is. Deep like the ocean. I got that right there with that nine of water with all that puddle underneath. Like, nah, man. Like, she's like, I only opened this thing up if it's something legit. I don't. That's funny. Mm-hmm. Tight, tight pin down, damsel in distress. That's like that Eight of Swords. It's like the feminine energy restricts themselves. Like the feminine energy likes being in a relationship. Like they're only moving for the real thing. They're very good at blocking people, setting good boundaries and all of that. Like this isn't a problem for the feminine energy, just so we're clear. But I'm not saying that like a boast, right? I'm saying that because that's what I'm seeing. But I'm also going to give the female species more credit because I don't think men quite grasp how much attention young ladies get, women get, older women. I mean, it's ridiculous. Um, and you would think, oh, she's not. No, no. See, here's what other men need to realize, right? Is that y'all don't have a lot of standards. You don't. You're trifling, to be quite honest. And some of the things that I've seen men go after in their time of need, when they just need something warm and wet and comfort, the standards go out the fucking window. Like, just go away. And so for women, on the other hand, who are offered dick, like it's a breath mint, like Altoids can. Here you go. Would you like one? Would you like some dick? Here you go. For real. And so when you're constantly going through that, now some girls mature very young in life, and so this could start as young as 9, unfortunately. But most get to about their teens, like 13, 14, before it becomes like the hot light on at Krispy Kreme. So you can be very particular. You can say no graciously. You get to be skilled at rejecting the dick. But no, no, thank you. I'm okay. Like to the point where it's like men don't even understand the resolve and the gangster that the average woman has and their no. That no game is real. Just no, I'm good. I don't need that. I'm okay. And with the advent of amazing vibrators, I'm sure the no game has even gotten stronger. So the feminine is very comfortable waiting. The masculine, on the other hand, is not. I don't mean they're out there exploring options. I just mean time, space, and distance is not the same for these two individuals. This one can hold out for the right thing. This one is sort of doing it, although the attraction they feel for the other is pretty potent. And it's like, it's intoxicating. Who said that? Let me see. What's your name? Alex. Do me a favor. Send me 2222 to my Cash App, Busy Bee Digital. It's in the About section, and I'll answer whatever question you want, love. But that's how you get questions answered on this channel. You submit a payment, you ask your question, and we move from there. Mm-hmm. The funny part is what I'm getting between these two, I don't even feel like this feminine energy fully blossomed, if you will, for the masculine yet. I feel like they've been like baby stepping them into their lives, into this melding, if you will. I don't know who sing the song, but she's a freak. It's 7 days a week. Like so I'm just hearing this rap in my head. I'm like, right, right. So the feminine energy hasn't even been like, oh, let me really show you what I'm working with. Been trying to be all demure and shit. Stay in this high vibrational energy. She don't take advantage of the motherfuckers that be throwing themselves at her and shit. Like, I grovel at your feet. No, there's none of that. But it is interesting how the feminine energy shows up overwhelmingly strong, and the masculine cannot get their shit together. Like, I'm trying. This is why I keep pulling. I'm like, let me put another spread down. Let's see if we tap into a masculine energy that is actually in their true power. Not happening yet. This is movement. I want you to know this. 3 of Wands, Chariot, Stars. What is going to come of this? Of this spontaneous travel. Fake friends, burning evidence, total drama, running away. Somebody's going to run. Because it's still too much bullshit. People still got the wrong people in their ears. I'm curious. Who are these fake friends on the masculine's part? 5 of Swords. Same people that's been in their fucking ear the whole time. Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. See what's over here? 7 Pentacles, 7 Pentacles. I don't know what advice they're getting, but it's bad advice. This masculine energy, you better listen to your spirit team. I feel like they're trying to learn you something right now. And if you continue on with these head games, this manipulative bullshit, one-upman shit, it's not going to end well. It's going to drag out longer, and to restore peace, it's going to take even that much more time. And you're dealing with this beautiful gift from the divine. This is a divine relationship. Some of them are lessons, and they are divine relationships into themselves, but this is different. This, as some people refer to it, this is your kingdom spouse. This is different. This is what happens when you hang out with poor people. Poor in mind, poor in spirit, poor in body. Just fucking poor people. Don't hang out with poor people. Because all they're going to do is make your ass depleted. You're going to end up broke, right with your poor people. Broken hearted, broken the pocketbook, broken the ass. You're going to end up broke. Keep hanging out with poor people. They ain't got shit, don't want shit, ain't about shit. Keep hanging out with poor people. Yes, I fucking said it. Yes. You know those people, the pity party express wagon. Poor people. Misery loves company. And somebody is turning into an outright fiend because you listening to poor people. All right. Cool. Cool. Poor people. Feminine energy over here living her best life. I mean that too. I don't know about this last line. Knight of Swords, Empress, and the Knight of Wands. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is this communication? Look. Told you somebody was blocking out shit. They wasn't trying to. That was the last spread I did. But there's the tantric sex. So we have mental communication with the energy. Like this masculine is trying to penetrate the energetic barriers of this feminine. See, Seven of Wands. Like they're trying to inundate them with all of these erotic thoughts, amplifying the fantasizing that we saw when we first pulled for the Seven of Pentacles. Like somebody is trying to create an energetic soul tie. Burning evidence. Somebody been studying. I feel like that's somebody clearing their browser history. And really, look, this could also be the feminine energy, just like, nah, we not doing that. We're not. Whatever's trying to be sent, whatever's trying to be transmitted, it's just being. She's not allowing it whatsoever. Like, nah. That's not enough. It's not. See how here he's at her feet because this is unacceptable. You want her to ride an imaginary dick? No, it's not happening. Right. Pretend she's on a stallion? No, she's not doing it. She's quite comfortable doing her own fantasizing. We saw that from the beginning. She don't need you to try to bombard her with whatever the fuck you got going on. It's a little selfish. And on some real shit in the 5D, this is what's going on. This person's like dealing with your spirit body and, you know, knocking it up, but it ain't doing nothing for you here on earth. All right, this is what they want. See? But look at you. Slim, trim, fit. Fantasy and reality are very different things. Someone's done with the fantasy. Very much done with the fantasy. Somebody wants to be spoiled in real life, not just on the 5D. Like, in real life. Energy's nice, but fuck all that. What is this wish fulfillment? Somebody being confident, being bold, standing up to their bullshit, you know. Putting the energy and effort into this connection, this high value relationship. Somebody putting up a good fight. Standing up for what it is they believe in, what it is they want. Using their power and their strength for what it was given to them for. Somebody who's really actually willing to put the work in, the effort in. Oh, Lord. Help us all. The feminine is in her power. Ladies, gentlemen, if you resonate as divine feminine energy, then I am so proud of you because you are not here for the shits. You are not taking prisoners. You just like, I got you. You're not dealing with it. No more fantasies, no more games, no more just 5-dimensional shit. It better get real or it better get gone. Like, you have found your courage, you have found your strength. Mm-hmm. Because it's scary. The work involves exposing yourself, Maggie. You know that. There's no way around it. And so often people like their little pity party express wagon that they rather sit around and commiserate and point fingers instead of being accountable to their own actions. I I honor the fact that I was given emotions. Those are divine. That comes from a place outside of myself. I don't honor fear. I honor the sensation of danger. That'll save your life. But I don't fear uncovering parts of myself. I hope no one does. Makes you better. Some people are very comfortable in their misery. They don't want to improve. That's okay. But you should avoid them like the bubonic plague. Like they have parasites and shit. Like they'll jump shit because that energy will. It's like blackness, the darkness of space. It just creeps. Yeah, light penetrates it, but there's more dark than there is light. Okay. You have to be willing to accept that. People do fear it. They fear it for because no one's gonna hold them by their own, by the hand and say they're there. But those very same people that if they were put on the right path, what they would be able to achieve and to accomplish, they would look back at their former selves like, holy shit, how did that ever happen? But ambition is personal. It's like people who have great insurance, right, but never go to the fucking doctor. Or, people who've been through a lot of stress and trauma. Again, going back to that insurance thing, and you have it and you can go get therapy, but you never do. And then there are people who pay out of pocket because they care that much about themselves, where they want to have breakthroughs. They don't want the baggage. They don't want the drama. They don't want the burdens. They don't want the mental anguish, the emotional upheavals all the time. They're ready to figure out the part they played. But it's all about accountability, and people are afraid of accountability. Oh, I get it. But this is that season. This is why I was saying earlier, I'm beginning to hate Leo season, at least this one. Leo season 2021, and it just started. And I'm like, yo, we can just flush this, John, because the ego on people right now, it's like, you need a baptism. Let's just douse you in some holy water. As they say, pride go before the fall. And so we saw all those tower cards. So clearly the tower is falling. Pride is falling. It needs to. It absolutely needs to. It's ridiculous what's going on. And it's even to the point, right? Let me tell you how fucked up Leo season is. Let's go back to Cancerian season, right? And the difference. You tell somebody something during Cancer season and they got it, right? Even if they didn't like express how it might have made them feel, it at least sank in. Now let's shift into Leo. You say that same information, all of a sudden they don't remember receiving it. It's completely gone. It's the same sort of overreaction. Instead of all of that emotional understanding and depth and emotional intelligence that we were experiencing in Cancerian season, here we are in the middle of a pride fest where everybody's ego's out, their heart's all on their sleeve and shit, and they're all emotional, but not in a way that they can recognize. This is why I say the shadow has shifted. It's in front, not in back. But the nose is so high in the fucking air right now that you never look down and see the, oh shit, there's my shadow out. Hey, what are you doing this direction? Maybe I need to turn around. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Right. Like, it's deep. Like, these transits right now. And look, the more into... All right, I'm going to put it this way. If you have a moon in a water sign, you experience transits pretty strongly, whether or not you're cognizant of it or not. But the more you go into the study, the more you are open to the signs and synchronicities, the more influential those transits are, the more hypersensitive you are to what's going on around you. Even though everybody else might be fucking clueless, you know. And so you're like carrying the emotional toll of everybody around you because they're so fucking dense. Because you see what's going on, but they can't see it. So you feel like a fucking smacked ass. That's how I've been feeling, like a fucking smacked ass. Because I'm like, you don't, oh, word? Ah. Right. So you know what I did? I took that house of cards and went and blew it down. I ain't got time for it. I don't. I hit, man. I ain't got time for it. I got enough on my fucking plate without taking somebody else by the fucking hand and going there. If you're not under 18, and even then, I'm going to give you 15. If you're not under the age of 15, I am not going to take you by your fucking hand and guide you through anything. Because you should have enough sense to ask questions and say things like, yo, I'm not feeling good. Like yesterday, I was sitting with a homie, busting it up, waiting on delivery, and I'm just sitting there. It's been so much going on. I'm like, yo, I need a fucking hug. And he's like, I was like, no, I don't need you to give me a hug. I'm owning the fact that I could use one. So he passed me on the back, that's fine. That's fine. I wasn't looking for comfort. I was owning the fact that it would be nice. It's just called emotional awareness. So the best thing I could do was I got in the hot tub and let the purifying waters give me the emotional squeeze that I needed. It worked. It's real simple. But you gotta own it. You gotta be aware of what's going on. Just, it's enough already. It's enough already. Ask questions. I was taught there are no dumb questions. Only the ones you choose to hold back, because dumb means mute, by the way. Not unintelligent, not stupid. Nope. It means mute. Hence, deaf, dumb, and blind. Dumb means mute. So the only dumb question is the one you didn't ask. Just so we're clear on the context of the English language. I've been dumbfounded before, rendered speechless. It does happen. All right, we're going to actually look at the Divine Masculine, since they seem like they're the ones having the most struggles right now. Holy Spirit, let's talk about them. Knight of Cups, Temperance. They're saying be patient. An apology's coming. I don't know whether or not this is for the actual Divine Masculine or if this is for the persons that they're dealing with. It's a balancing of these emotions. And there's the Lovers. See the shadow? See the light and dark? The fight within? We got Archangel Michael trying to break through this thick-ass skull. Trying to get them out of this trap. This low vibrational trap. Justice is right here. Yo, the passions is high. Too high. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. No, I'm going to use something else. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Seven of Wands. Look at that battle. Look at that war going on inside the masculine energy. Look at this. It's the season. There's the sun. Leo. It's the Leo season. It's terrible. It's so terrible. And God help you if you're dealing with a fire sign who probably doesn't even realize what's going on, why there's such a war. The Seven of Wands is a Leo card. Right. I feel like they're going to sneak up on you when you least expect it, feminine energies. You're like, where'd you come from? Tell me about the war going on in the masculine's energy. Ten of Swords. I feel like it's just about over. You know, when I think about somebody's pride acting up, I think about their inner child. Because tantrums come from your inner child. They do. Tantrums come from the inner child. It's like they got warring voices in their head. We already saw Justice. Oh, I shuffled them. We saw Justice. See here? I told you Archangel Michael was busy trying to break through somebody's thick-ass skull. Trying to quiet the voices, quiet the doubts, quiet the fears. Just quiet it all. Give somebody some rest. Help them attend to their inner child wounding. Help them with their maturity. I got knights out here. I have a divine being with divine presence, but I have a knight out here. I have a child out here. Somebody who's wet behind the ears. This feels like after all of this tug of war, this battle and all of this, I'm sorry. Temperance. I'm sorry. Can we work it out? I'm better. Give me one for Temperance. Page of Cups. I'm sorry. There's communication. It's going to come across so sweet, so innocent, so childlike. One more for Temperance, please. King of Pentacles. Well, that's an improvement. At least the Divine Masculine's one step closer to truly becoming the Emperor. Because everything else is just, energy. Until you get to this real shit. Wands, cups, swords. It's just energy. This is what's real. So this could be a gift. Somebody sends you something as an apology, some sort of gift or present. I like presents. Don't give me a fucking gift. Send me a present. Present me with something. Present me with this apology. Don't give me a gift. It's tainted. Display your talent. Present your talent. Something like that. I'm funny about language. I am. You know what? I'm going to share this with y'all. I don't know if I did already, but I've been rolling around with it. Good morning, right? A lot of people, it's a lot of flack in reference to the phrase good morning. Because it's like, how you going to celebrate? Morning is death. Morning is sadness. It's also release, actually. Because when you mourn, you are in an emotional state. You're grieving, crying, sad, depressed, whatever it is, whatever your version of mourning is, wailing. It's an expression. And good actually refers to the word gut or gut in German. Most of the English words, not most, but a good 25% of them come from German, French, and like it's a lot. Like we borrowed this language. We did. It's not even ours. It's a hodgepodge of world languages. But I'll digress. Going back to the word good, gut, gut. You're releasing the shit of yesterday. Good morning. Literally, you are releasing yesterday's bullshit. So when you rise in the morning and you do say good morning, that is you acknowledging today is a new day. Just so we're clear. So the next time somebody gives you pushback about using the phrase good morning over grand rising or something else, let them know, inform them, and educate them. And that way they get an understanding of language. I educate, I don't preach. Let's look at this Two of Wands. Seven of Cups. Wow. I feel like somebody is realizing that they made some poor choices. I'm feeling as though the masculine has had some delusion, some fantasies. The three-headed god is what I'm getting. Maiden, mother, crone. Now I kind of feel like somebody is like out of sorts trying to figure out what to do next. Somebody did something out of boredom. It's the tantrum. When you allow your inner child to govern your life, you're gonna make poor choices. You cannot allow that aspect of self to run the ship. They're gonna make the wrong choice because you're not equating your experience into the equation. This also happens when you compare the different people you have been with. I feel like the masculine has an interesting relationship with their mother. They could even potentially have a child, a daughter, maybe not a young child. This could be an aunt or the mother of the child, something like that. But these three women tie into this whole process. It's like they missed the purity. It's like the masculine didn't even realize, because there was so many choices, so much illusion, so much fantasy here, that whomever they're connected to, their divine counterpart, had made a clear decision. And even if there wasn't a sort of a rushed energy, someone was making sure, seeking counsel, praying for guidance to clearly make the right decision. Someone has to explain all of this, is what I'm getting here. Give me one for the Four of Swords. The Star and the Strength. This card is about taking care of your own needs. I get the sense that this feminine energy on the other side of things is a very independent sort of energy. Look how he's trying to entice. He's got her finger in her mouth and shit, touching her head like some temperature check type shit. And see how she's got the genitals covered? Like, she's not interested in that. She knows what this is. She knows that it's a temperature check. That someone is trying to deceive her, to block her intuition. The hands placed over the third eye. There's no... I also get, again, this energy where the masculine is trying to telepathically communicate with their feminine. You cannot avoid having this conversation. There's a level of vulnerability that must happen in order for this to heal. I feel like the battle for the masculine right now is direct action or communication. They're doing some healing work right now. The masculine energies are deep in healing. Give me one for the Lovers. Well, there's an end of any sort of deception and lying and trickery. I do feel like also that somebody, this is a pop-up. I feel that like somebody is, like I said, they're trying to figure out what to do, whether direct action, communicate, something like that. But what I feel more than anything, somebody's going to surprise you. They're going to pop up on you. Judgment. Two of Cups. Right. They're coming to fight for what it is they want. Somebody's been acting like a wild fucking boar, a beast. Well, I think it's safe to say that Leo season has the divine masculine energies just all over the fucking place. Like, all over the place. Alright, y'all, I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading. You can ask whatever questions you want. You must submit payment at Busy Bee Digital via Cash App or PayPal. Per question, it's $22.22. If you're going to do that, I'll wait. If you're not, you can book a personal reading at intuitivedownloads19@gmail.com. It's $22.22 per question. So... Um, hmm. I'm gonna tell this is what I'll give you. You both free since you're both asking about career guidance. Whatever job you're currently in, you've maxed it out. It's time to look elsewhere. Like seriously, start putting out resumes, start doing whatever you need to do. Wherever you currently are, you're not in the right place. You've gotten everything you need from it. You can get from it. It's over. That's what I just got. Light and love.